God's rules for a happy life, the 10 Commandments. A long time ago, in a land called Egypt, the Israelites were slaves and didn't have many choices. But God loved them and wanted to show them a better way to live. One day, God chose a man named Moses to lead the Israelites out of Egypt to a new land. On that journey, God gave Moses special rules to share with the people. These rules were called the 10 Commandments. Love only God. The first commandment says, "You shall have no other gods before me." It reminds us to love and trust God above all else. No idols. The second commandment says, "You shall not make for yourself an idol." This means we should not worship statues or things we make, but only God. Respect God's name. The third commandment says, "You shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God." We should always use God's name with respect. Rest on the Sabbath. The fourth commandment says, "Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy." This reminds us to take a day of rest and spend time with God and our loved ones. Honor your parents. The fifth commandment says, "Honor your father and mother." We should respect and listen to our parents. No harming others. The sixth commandment says, "You shall not murder." This means we should never hurt or harm others. Be faithful. The seventh commandment says, "You shall not commit adultery." This reminds us to be faithful in our relationships. No stealing. The eighth commandment says, "You shall not steal." We should never take things that don't belong to us. Tell the truth. The ninth commandment says, "You shall not give false testimony." We should always tell the truth. Be content. The 10th commandment says, "You shall not covet." This means we should be happy with what we have and not want what others have. God gave these rules to help the Israelites live happy, fair, and loving lives. They were like a guidebook for being good people and having a strong relationship with God. Moses shared the 10 Commandments with the people, and they promised to follow them. These commandments continue to be important today because they teach us about love, respect, and how to lead good lives.